country are reaching out to the communities they serve to try to learn how they can make their newspapers better. And that's really what this is about.
How do reporters or editors decide which stories to run and which stories not to, what to cover, what not to?
As much as I hate to say this, sometimes it's a matter of, who we can get where. But like you said, it's just a matter of opinion. And we have a lot of people on staff, and we have a lot of editors. We have about 15 editors who all participate in the discussion of, creating story ideas, deciding what content goes where, that kind of thing. But in the end, it's just our opinion. We can kind of see what students are most interested in and what's going to get the most response from students.
Okay, my question is for Jahvelle. Being a minister leader on campus, what is your opinion of the religious coverage in the newspaper, and not just Christian-based, but from any religious affiliation?
I do believe that we, as people in general, need to hear the voices of everything. So we won't just be one-track minded, because when we get in that box, then we limit ourselves. Not just, we don't just limit the way we think, but we limit others by just having a bias like that. So I really think that in general, Collegian has done an excellent job.
My problem as advisor is when there are complaints, there are lingering pots of bitterness among people around the campus, and the seat is empty. They are not here to voice their complaints. They're not here to give us the opportunity to address their concerns. They don't call. They don't participate. They don't join our staff. They don't send an email, but they gripe. There is no right for anyone on campus, no group on campus, regardless of how that group identifies itself, to complain about what's being done or what's not being done, and yet they're doing nothing.
It's one thing to say, well, we're just a student newspaper, we're a laboratory, and then somehow that dismisses the mess that's left with a picture or a comment or a poorly worded story that causes shockwaves, not only for the semester, but for sometimes years. So I like the refreshing change over the last several semesters of this interest, this genuine interest to build a sense of community and trust, to realize we're not perfect, we make mistakes, and I think Anita, you helped me once again zero in on the business of it's not the mistake we make, it's how we react to it. And I like the way the newsroom feels. That we make mistakes, and again, to build that kind of closure, we'll build the trust and bring people back. It's not, it's hard, it's not impossible, and you're making great strides, and I applaud you for that.
Like Jasmine said, we're still dealing with a lot of things that have happened over a long time ago. We still hear about the Latino story. We still hear about the BSU story. We still hear about basically every story that we've ever made a big mistake on. We hear about it more often than we like to. And so I just would like to say that a large part of the semester is really trying, and exactly what this forum was for, was to try and rebuild those relationships. But we all know better because of it, and I think that the paper is now better. And so really, it's just like Dr. Balchuk said. People have to tell us when they've got problems with us. Like, we need to know, and we want to know, because we